Welcome to Speak Slow English.
Let's start learning together. Hello, and welcome back to Speak Slow English. I'm Emily.
And I'm Jake. We are so happy you're here with us today.
So, Jake, I have a question for you. Have you ever been in a conversation in English and you can feel your brain working so hard like an old computer?
Oh, 100%. It's like you hear something, then your brain goes loading, translating, thinking of a reply, translating back. And by the time you're ready to speak, the conversation has moved on.
Exactly. That feeling of always being one step behind. It's so common for English learners, and it's usually because of one single habit, translating in your head.
The translation trap.
That's right. So today we're going to talk about a skill that will completely change your English journey. We're talking about how to stop translating and start thinking directly in English.
This is a big one, guys. It's like unlocking a superpower for language learning. So get comfortable, maybe grab a cup of tea, and let's get into it.
Okay, so first, let's talk about why translating is such a problem. I mean, it feels natural, right? It's how we learn our first words.
Right, it's a habit, but it makes you really slow. Like we said, conversations are fast. If you're mentally translating everything, you can't keep up. You'll miss jokes, you'll miss questions.
And your speaking doesn't sound natural. Every language has its own structure, its own music. When you translate directly, you often use the grammar and sentence structure from your native language.
Oh, I have a funny story about that. I was trying to compliment a friend's cooking once, and in my language, we say something that translates literally to, "You have good hands for cooking."
Oh no.
So I said that to my American friend, "You have good hands." He just looked at his hands, then back at me and said, "Thanks, I washed them." It was so awkward.
That's hilarious. But it's a perfect example. Some things just don't translate. Expressions, idioms, culture, it all gets lost. To sound natural, you need to think in a natural English way.
Exactly. The goal is to build a new road in your brain, one that goes directly from a thought to English words without taking a detour through your native language.
I love that. Building a new road. So, how do we start building? What's the first step?
Okay, my number one tip is to start small. I mean, really, really small. Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Start by naming the objects around you, in English, directly. Don't think of the word in your language first. Just look around the room you're in right now.
Okay, I'm doing it. I see a microphone, a cup, a window. It feels simple.
It is. That's the beauty of it. You can do it anywhere, anytime. When you're walking, you see a tree, a dog, a building. No sentences, no grammar, no pressure. Just a direct connection between the thing and the English word.
I love that. You're training your brain to see the world through English eyes, one word at a time. Okay, so after we're comfortable with single words, what's next?
Next, you can move on to very simple sentences or phrases about your daily actions. You become the narrator of your own life.
So I should just talk to myself all day?
In your head, yes. When you wake up, think, "I'm waking up. I need to get out of bed." When you're making breakfast, think, "I'm pouring milk. I'm getting a spoon."
That's a fun idea. It turns boring routines into practice. So you're not just thinking about objects, you're thinking about actions.
Exactly. And the vocabulary is simple and useful because it's about your real life. You're creating your own personal English bubble.
Okay, I love that. So we have naming objects and narrating our daily life. What's another big tip?
This one is about how you learn new words. This is a game changer. You need to change your dictionary.
Ooh, interesting. What do you mean?
Stop using a bilingual dictionary that translates from English to your native language. Instead, start using a learner's dictionary, an English to English dictionary.
Ah, so you stay inside the English bubble, like you said.
You got it. When you look up a new word, you read the definition in simple English. You're learning the meaning in English using other English words you already know. It forces your brain to make connections within the language itself.
That makes so much sense. It might feel a little harder at first, but it's really strengthening that thinking in English muscle.
It really is. And we get so excited when we see our listeners strengthening their English muscles with us.
We really do. And on that note, if you're enjoying this episode and finding these tips helpful, we would be so grateful if you took just a moment to click the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.
Yeah, it helps our podcast reach more English learners just like you. And because we post daily episodes, subscribing means you'll never miss out on your daily dose of English practice with us.
Okay, back to the tips. So we've covered words and simple actions. What is the next level, Jake?
The next level is to start thinking in complete sentences, but again, keep them simple. For example, at the end of your day, try to think of 2 or 3 sentences to summarize it in English.
So not a whole diary entry, just a few thoughts.
Exactly. You could think, today was a busy day. I had a meeting this morning. I feel tired now. Simple, direct thoughts.
And the important thing here is not to worry about perfect grammar, right? This is just practice for you.
Absolutely. This is a private conversation in your own mind. There are no grades, no corrections. The goal is just to get used to forming thoughts as sentences in English. Let it be messy. That's how we learn.
I love that. Let it be messy. That takes so much pressure off. Okay, what else can people do?
This next one is my favorite because it's so much fun. Immerse yourself in English.
Yes, this is so important.
Listen to podcasts like this one. Watch TV shows. Listen to music. The more you hear English, the more your brain gets used to the natural sound and rhythm. It starts to feel normal.
And a great little trick here is to use English subtitles, not subtitles in your native language. That way, if you miss a word, you can read it in English, keeping your brain in English mode.
Totally. You start to absorb sentence patterns without even trying. Your brain just soaks it up like a sponge.
So true. Okay, these are all about what we can do inside our own heads. What about taking it to the next step and actually speaking?
Great question. Thinking in English is fantastic, but the goal is to speak English, right? So you have to say the words out loud.
And if you don't have a speaking partner?
Then you talk to yourself. I know, it sounds a bit strange.
But it works. It really does. You can talk to your pet or even a plant. Just say those simple sentences you were thinking earlier out loud. I'm making coffee. This coffee smells good.
It connects the thinking part of your brain to the speaking part. It makes the thoughts feel more real, and it helps you practice pronunciation at the same time.
That's a great point. But what happens when you're trying to think in English or talk to your plant and you realize you don't know a word? I think that's a moment where everyone's brain wants to immediately switch back to their native language.
Ah, the blank space moment. It's a critical moment. The key is to train yourself not to switch back. Instead, try to describe the word using other English words you know.
Okay, we have shared so many ideas today, and we know that's a lot to take in. But now we would love to hear from our amazing listeners.
Yes, we want to make this a conversation. Our question for you is, which of these tips are you going to try first? Or maybe you have your own special technique for thinking in English.
Please let us know in the comments below. Just write 1 or 2 simple sentences. It could be, I will try naming objects today, or I use an English to English dictionary.
Don't worry about making mistakes. We just want to hear from you. Reading your comments is honestly the best part of our day. We love our community.
Wow, Jake, I can't believe our time is almost up. This topic was so much fun to talk about.
I agree. I hope everyone listening feels excited and motivated to try these tips. The most important thing to remember is that this is a process. It won't happen in one day.
That's the key. Be patient with yourself. Every small step, every single word you think in English is a victory. Celebrate those small wins.
Start small and be consistent. That's the magic formula.
Well said. Thank you all so much for spending this time with us. We feel so lucky to be a part of your English learning journey.
Keep practicing, keep smiling, and don't forget to join us again tomorrow for another episode of Speak Slow English.
Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.